apparently Marvel, again, just likes to keep putting me to work because we've got trailer number 3. And oh boy, this one's a little sentimental to me. So, welcome back to the Guardians of the Cinema channel, and I hope you enjoy.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Okay, we keep getting some insane stuff with this, and it's insane because I will admit the first time I saw that trailer, I got a little sentimental just because seeing Ian McKellen again after like over a decade has been insane because the last time we ever saw Ian McKellen's Magneto was in 2014. It has been well over 10 years since he stepped back into this character, and I'm so glad he's back. And then, of course, seeing Professor Xavier again is awesome, but then again, we already saw him in Multiverse of Madness, and I know that there's a joke that I hope he doesn't die because this would be like his fourth death as Charles Xavier. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But this is really starting to intrigue me because this pattern of the trailers has been they're scared, and I'm kind of intrigued by it. But I'm also kind of curious, what universe are these X-Men from? Because we don't exactly know. Because the problem with where the Marvels introduced the X-Men is we don't know what universe they were from. We don't know if they were from the main X-Men universe or a different universe. It's become a very interesting pattern that I'm getting very intrigued by. Because we have that, and then of course we saw Scott finally make a return, but also it looks like we might get like the amazing Cyclops that we've been waiting for, but also it looks like their universe has been destroyed because at the end, I'm pretty sure you saw, there was a Sentinel in the background. So it's making me really curious what they're going to do with this movie, especially with how the X-Men are going to be involved, because it's intriguing me because, again, we have almost the entire X-Men cast returning. It's just what's intriguing about their return is we don't know what versions are returning, because the problem with the X-Men is it's been a little confusing of what timeline they're exactly in, because we know that the Wolverine that we saw in Deadpool and Wolverine is from a separate universe altogether, but we don't know where the X-Men fully left off because we have the Young timeline, which will probably never get picked up again. We have the timeline in Logan that has supposedly remained untouched. But then we also seem to have, at least from what I can tell, the timeline where Wolverine ended up after resetting the timeline. So I'm very intrigued to see what these X-Men are going to play, but also where they're from. But this is starting to really intrigue me. Like, it's weird because it seems like Doomsday, these trailers, are starting to build up the hype that I feel like we've been waiting for. Now, I know that's very controversial, but it's very intriguing to me with what they're doing with this movie, because not mentioning anything for a year, and now this year they're starting to hype it up like no other with the reveal of Captain America returning, the dark, serious Thor returning, the X-Men returning finally after so many years. It's like, it's really intriguing the move that the Russo brothers are doing with this film, and it's really starting to look like it's going to be one heck of a film. Obviously, we don't know because so far we have a few other trailers supposed to come out. Of course, you know that when they come out, you can find them here. But it's hard to say because I've seen clips or leaks of what the new trailer is, but I'm also intrigued by the release order of these trailers because we were supposed to get, to my memory, the four that we were originally teased was one about Captain America, one about Thor, one about Doctor Doom, and then the actual trailer. But then they switched things up with the reveal of the third trailer was actually going to be for the X-Men. I guess the next one is going to involve maybe the Thing and the Wakandans. And unfortunately now it's hard to like really know what leaks are true and what aren't because we've learned recently that leaks can be very persuasive, but now they're starting to look real again. Gosh darn you, Russo brothers. But I am very intrigued to see what exactly they're going to do. But of course, when the rest of the trailers come out, you know exactly where to find them. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.